All right. Did you all know that every single time I put on a headset and start commentating, I always say all right first? I don't know. Maybe it's a comfort thing. I don't know, but all right. Here we go with RVA Smash number 122, the 122nd RVA Smash here in Richmond, Virginia. We are live at Dawnstar Video Games and Arcade. My name is Madison Turner, and I'm here with, oh my God, Petite Malady.
Yes, that is me.
I know that I used to say it wrong, and I wanted to make sure to say it right. Petite Malady.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Excellent. We are starting off with Squad Strike. We've got Pffft versus Stevia here on stream for round 1, and Pffft has already taken the first stock. I want to say this was the same bracket. It was either Squad Strike or Random Squad Strike that Pffft played in a few weeks ago. It did really well. So see how he does today. I believe this is Stevia's first tournament, at least here. See how he does as well. Be a lot of fun. Yes. All right, apologies for stopping the commentary for just a moment. I had somebody who needed to borrow a GameCube controller, loaned it out. Sometimes a commentator's got to also TO and be in charge of equipment at the same time. What can you do? We do have Pffft with quite a nice lead right now.
So we're probably never going to go back. Okay.
I do believe these two were playing a lot of friendlies, but nobody complained about bracket, so here we are. From friendlies to angries in bracket.
That sounds like
And Wolf coming out last. Wolf doing a lot of work here from Pffft. Playing really well. But Yoshi, a character we don't see here too often, but quite a good character. Trapping in the egg, getting some good damage. I like that Nair out of shield as well. Oh, the egg roll. Not a movie that you see all that often. However, previous MBVA Yoshi Decorn was a true believer in the egg roll. Not going to catch that jab block or anything. Went for the down smash, ended up missing during the get-up attack. I love the uppy, but it's going to get Pffft in trouble. Ooh, that forward tilt could have potentially been the game. See if Stevia is able to take this next stock. It's going to be a back throw. I don't think this kills. No, DI is perfect. The jab's not going to take it, but 175%. Okay, already used the second jump. Oh, I love that Nair off of the stage. Stevia, 175%, but if there is a dream. Oh, wow, the forward smash. But that up air is definitely going to take it at 175%. That was really well played from Stevia, trying to come back at the end, but Pffft ends up taking the first game. All right, go into small battlefield. I think this is what we just saw as well. I like to see small battlefield instead of PS2. nice change of pace, get a lot of different music, a lot more neutral of a looking stage. Quite nice. Both players with the Rob to anchor. Well, I guess we don't know that yet. Yeah, in fact, Stevia bringing out Rob first, Pffft bringing out second. And looks like anchoring with the Wolf and the Yoshi. The Yoshi did a lot of work. I really liked that from Stevia. But here it is, the Rob first. Coming out with your main first is always an interesting one in Squad Strike. I mean, the whole goal with bringing your main out first is you want to take as much of their team out as possible right off the bat. Because if you lose that main without doing that, then you're just in such a tough position.
Yeah, I feel like it's always a little smarter to save your main for second.
Second, interesting.
Because that way you can start off, knock off as much as you can, then have your main to hopefully finish the job. And if you don't and you still lose your main, then you have one more chance.
Still got another chance. Yeah, I like that strategy. I'm generally going to anchor with Diddy Kong, despite Diddy Kong not even being the best like KO character, because my Diddy is just that much better than my other characters.
Right.
And I know that if I'm down to a clutch situation, I'd rather it be Diddy Kong than anyone else. But there are definitely times, depending on who the other player plays, and if I want to try and mix them up, like bring out Diddy Kong first in a different game just to
mess with them.
Mess with them. You know, like if I think my Diddy Kong can take their first two characters like no sweat, then I might do that. And then I just have to put it in with, you know, my other much worse characters. But it just really depends. Actually, my favorite strategy, players that can play multiple characters who are just fundamentally good, like for instance Contro, a name that we probably haven't seen in a while. Contro used to just press random buttons. He'd just like roll his hand over the controller, so even he didn't know what characters were coming out in what order.
That's fun.
And if you do that, then your opponent cannot plan. You know, like, oh, I think that they're going to do this and whatever. It's just completely random, so they can't even counterpick you.
Yeah.
So it 2-0, perfect. So
That's
yeah,
such an interesting tactic, but you really have to have your fundamentals down for that.
Yeah. If you don't care, then you know what I mean?
Yeah, there are so few people that I think could really successfully pull that off.
Yeah.
But that's really fun. I would like to see that.
Yeah, I would say technically that's just a really good way to go about it. If you're that good, I want to say like Grif could do that and it'd be fine, or Money Mike.
Yeah, Money Mike could absolutely do that.
But here we have Pffft. Pffft. That's a fun name to say, I must say. Pffft is up again with Stevia trying to come back from this Yoshi.
Looks like that's going to do it.
There it is. Pffft takes the set 2-0. Really well played from both players, though.
Definitely.
Stevia really clinging on with that Yoshi. I like the Yoshi and the effort. But yep, next up is going to be Money Mike versus Iman. Speaking of Money Mike.
All right.
Can I get Money Mike versus Iman on screen?
Money Mike. And
versus Pffft on setup 2.
Iman. Boop.
So, Money Mike versus Iman, both phenomenal players. Money Mike going to be the favorite here, one of our top 3 seeds. I gotta say our top 4 seeds of today, very hard to determine an order for. So I just went with my heart and my gut.
I'm sure you did perfectly.
You know, I turned my brain off, said, what does my heart think, what does my gut think? And it said...
It's lunchtime?
Yeah, it said it's lunchtime. You know what? I actually ate today. It's very surprising, but I made some sandwiches earlier today.
You know, sometimes a sandwich is just right.
You know, easy. I didn't go all out. I've been making really good sandwiches as of recent. I've been broiling the bread on both sides to get it nice and crispy, and then putting I'm vegan, so like a fake turkey fake cheese, fake turkey on top of one side after it's a little crispy to get that a little melty.
That sounds fun. Do you do like the sideways toaster trick?
So I don't even have a toaster.
You should get
I
a toaster
literally-
so you can do that. I've been seeing people like make grilled cheese and stuff, and they just put their toaster on the side and load everything in there, and then it just.
I'm going to get back to you about sandwiches, but I got to call some matches. But I really want to talk about sandwiches.
I'll talk about this, maybe. Okay, looks like we have some pretty predictable characters from both sides. The Wii Fit trainer is probably the least predicted one for me personally, but these all make sense. This is going to be a very fun match to watch. These guys are both so excellent and such well-rounded players. Been seeing them come out to both RVA Smash and Dawnstar Smash for such a long time, kind of watched them evolve their play style and grow so much over the past few years of hosting events. Iman especially. Money Mike kind of came out of the gate attending our events as just an excellent player, but Iman was always good, but he has just gotten so much better.
Yeah, both players have really grinded. I mean, talking about getting better, Money Mike has put in a lot of travel time as well. There were a lot of times where you'd see him over at like Lynchburg tournaments, and then over in Virginia Beach, and then over up in Nova. Like, he was really putting in a lot of effort in grinding.
And to just come
Getting
out
better.
of pocket with a whole new character and then be so good with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember like a full year of him going from a Bayo main with I kind of want to learn this character, Pyramithra, to...
Did a lot of practicing with Aegis at the Dawnstar tournaments back when they were at the Answer.
Yeah, and then being like, okay, this pocket's getting better and better, and then it was like, now I think I'm a dual main, like, whatever, and then keep working on it, and then it becomes...
It just traded over.
Yeah. I do want to... I don't know. I hope she's up there. We'll find out, I guess. I just saw one of the players just, like, pacing back and forth up there, so not sure if the opponent has come yet, but...
We'll find out.
Yeah, somebody will let me know. But yeah, Money Mike versus Iman. Iman is a player who has 3 characters. I'm guessing the first one was Rob. I didn't see, but...
You know, I forgot.
Yeah, but he has a Diddy.
No, it was Wii Fit Trainer.
Wii Fit Trainer. I have not seen an Iman Wii Fit Trainer before. I know he's had a Rob in the past for this, but Money Mike down to both the Bayo and the Pyramithra, and this is actually very close right now.
It is.
They're not too far away in seed either. This might KO. No, not quite.
It was close, though.
Yeah,
I'm
the
sure
jab-
Mike is mad that it didn't.
The jab's got a buff, but I think Mike was just a little bit too far away from the side of the stage for its kill. I really like Iman trying to edgeguard with the back air there, but Money Mike knew and stayed away. Ooh, had time for the up smash helmet and the chair side tilt.
I know I always comment on like the silly visuals of matchups, but Game & Watch versus Bayonetta, like, you couldn't get more intricate and more simple in character design at the same time.
That is true. Iman a little bit too late on that banana toss, so not going to get that forward smash off. Ooh, the monkey flip in is going to cost a little bit of percent. Going for the up smash. Sometimes you got to do that YOLO up smash. Didn't work, though.
Money Mike doing great with old Bayo here.
Did tried and true.
I feel like whenever he plays her, it's like he's putting on his comfiest pajamas.
Yeah, I like that. Ooh. Ooh, Iman going for the forward tilt, but gonna get hit with the afterburner kick. Oh, there it is. I love the banana toss there, beating out the grab.
Yeah, that was very well done. All right. Iman coming in here trying to even the score up very close. That'll do it. They're even now.
Yeah,
This
is
could go
so
either
close.
way.
going to see Pyra. Going to try and kill here. Up air, not quite going to kill with Pyra. Iman's going to be super careful.
Yeah, he is going to have to land his perfect hits there and stay away as much as possible.
Yeah, the monkey flips in are really terrifying here. Got to get out of there. Oh, no, the monkey flip in. So scary.
Oh.
But going to get a forward air. Not going to KO. This is, you got to get away from that edge.
Yeah, that's a dangerous place to be for both of them right now.
Like, I understand why Iman tried it, but you just got to get away from that. This is where you got to play so careful.
Ooh.
And yeah, Money Mike
Money
will
Mike.
swing and hit, bada, swing, bada.
Swing indeed.
And there it is.
I love the matches that are so close that you don't know who landed that hit
Yeah.
until it, like, reveals.
Until it hits. That's when you're Diddy versus, I mean, I have a lot of insight into this matchup. When you're Diddy
Indeed.
versus Pyra Mithra, and you're in a last hit situation like that, you've got to, in my opinion, slow down that game like to a snail's pace. Like, run away because you've got so much more speed than they do. Be super careful about every monkey flip because every single one could be an aerial that's going to kill you.
Right.
Essentially, their kill power and their ease of finding those moves that KO is just so much easier. It's so much more doable. So you've got to be like, okay, I have to like plan how I'm going to get my hit versus them where they can just start swinging.
Definitely. Got to
yeah.
really pace it and make it work.
Yeah.
Looks like Money Mike switched to starting off with Bayo this time, but Iman appears to have kept the same order.
Same order, yeah. Going from probably like weakest to strongest.
Yeah, he wants to end this match in a less close manner than last time, in my guess. Never get to see the Wii Fit trainer.
Oh yeah, see how it goes. I mean, right now it's pretty keeping even. In fact, in the lead a little bit with this Bayo. I mean, Iman definitely wants to try and take this Bayo out with the Wii Fit. You'd feel really comfortable if you could take one of the main characters out.
Definitely.
With one of your not main characters. Ooh, going for the ball spike, but not going to hit. Both players just kind of take their time.
This is the pacing we should have seen with Diddy earlier.
Yeah. I agree. Would have liked to see him just take a little bit more time with Diddy. And
Perhaps
try and
this
set
match.
up for something.
If we see Diddy, that
Oh,
is.
that could have potentially been a kill, that roll after, but Iman didn't go for the forward smash there. Interestingly enough, we've seen no deep breathing, including when Iman has hit. Going for the back air, but the percentage a little bit too high for that. Even when Iman has hit Money Mike off stage and there's enough time for deep breathing, like right now, Wii Fit Trainer should be going for deep breathing, getting that buff so that you can even hit like an up tilt or something and just KO. Like that would have killed with deep breathing.
Oops.
This could be a forward throw, not going to KO, just to get in stage position. Okay, jump has been exhausted. And Iman's going to go for the jump, going to get back aired for it. And 172% on Money Mike.
That Bayo is gone any minute.
Yeah, but I think the question is how much extra credit can Money Mike get off of this dead Bayo? And it's not much.
Not much, but every little bit helps.
Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. Corn coming out for Money Mike right now.
Yeah, he usually plays Lucina. This is interesting. Okay. Now on to the Diddy for Iman. He's got some work to do. I guess Iman, or not Iman, Money Mike's strategy of starting with Bayonetta was working out just the way he wanted it to.
Oh, this could be a back throw. I thought we were going to see an angel drop. Angel drops when you short hop, drop the banana, and go for the spike immediately. It's kind of like you see the Z drop dare like under the stage pretty often, but the angel drop's like the old version of it, where you catch their jump.
Dang.
Yeah, Money Mike looked like maybe an accidental SD or maybe a forced SD, not really sure, but Gonna be losing that stock, and we're back down to Pyra Mithra versus Diddy, but this time it is a good percentage lead for Money Mike.
Yeah, almost a full stock.
Yeah. So Iman's gonna have to put on a lot of damage here with Diddy, and has to play this super careful. Right
So
now,
far, not having any luck.
Yeah.
Is he wearing green today? Maybe that's the problem.
Ooh, with St. Patrick's Day. Okay, this is good damage.
Yeah, catching up slowly but surely. Just gotta watch his pacing.
Okay, starting to take his time more. Oh, that's gonna be damage, and that's gonna put him in kill percent, I think, for most moves now.
He's gonna have to really play it safe now.
Oh, every move is just scary. Especially when you're stuck on this platform. I like the forward air.
Yeah, that was a great way to get Aegis away from him.
Can I get PM Gecko versus Pffft on setup 2?
All right. Surprisingly tied up.
Setup 2.
All right, let's see where we go next.
So Iman wins. And that's going to set up for a Game 3 scenario. Good on Iman for bringing that back, too. I was doing some TO work, but...
Yeah, it was quick. I like blinked and didn't catch what happened.
Oh. Yeah, this is a great set so far. And coming up next is going to be YippieDiddlyDoo versus Shoyru.
Okay, that'll be a very fun match to watch. Shoyru is another one that, like, I've kind of watched his skill build throughout the years of hosting tournaments, and he has just really blossomed into, was already a great player, but has just become even more fantastic.
Yeah, Shoyru got his first top 8 within the last month or so.
That
It's
is
really
so
cool
great.
to see. Really cool to see. Great player.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sorry, he doesn't have a controller. I know he's called number 4.
Yeah, was it this one?
I think so, yeah.
Got some sweet newcomers today, borrowing some controllers. Just testing out the waters of a tournament environment.
Yep.
We wish them luck.
All right. So, starting game 1.
Money Mike coming out of the gate full force.
Yeah, I mean, last game, the Wii Fit Trainer took the Bayonetta at a 170%. Now, this is quite different. Gonna have to make up this percentage with this Game & Watch, I think. But
Yeah, but this is just a testament to how fast Money Mike can, like, tune in and figure out what he needs to do to clinch a match.
yeah, oh, the down smash hitting, but at least Iman on stage.
He, like, adjusted his player order or character order, and now is, like, adjusting his attack strategy to get as much damage done as possible. And now look at it, he's in such a fantastic position.
Yeah, I mean, KO'd that Game & Watch so early.
Yeah, that was just absolutely devastating. Just going hard for the combos, not letting Iman even land any significant damage on him.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I mean, as Diddy here, you still have over 5 minutes on the clock. So you could still choose to play this really slow. Good on Iman finding that stock. If I were Iman, I'd be looking to take this Corrin out without, like, taking any damage at all.
That would be the ideal scenario for him, yeah.
You know, you want to get down to this Pyra Mithra with as close to 50% as you possibly can on your character. And knowing that Money Mike is a dual main, but Corrin's not one of them. And this is a good matchup for Diddy as well. You're just going to want to be like, I just want to run over this character and get to the end.
Yeah, doing good so far.
You know.
Starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. On the other side, though, we're talking a lot about Iman. Money Mike definitely wants to play this slow as well. Take his time. Try and get as much damage on this Diddy as possible so that you can just, like, you know, again, put it in.
Yeah,
with
either
your
close it out
Resurrection.
now or just wipe it with Aegis real quick once it switches to the next stock.
Yeah. So far, no damage on Diddy from Corrin. And there it is. That was a completely clean stock from Iman. No damage whatsoever. So now it's down to Pyramithra. I really like the empty hop into grab, but this could be a free hit for Iman. No, not able to find it. All right, good damage again coming out. Oh, no. You can get back from this, I believe. Yes!
There he
Great
goes.
recovery from Iman.
That was very close.
Oh, Iman keeps monkey flipping off the stage. I think he's going for the edge of the stage, but not getting it. 2-0 Grif. Good stuff.
And
that
that's
is
going to
be
take it for
Mike
Money Mike.
taking the game.
Very well played. Very fun to watch. All right. And you said we're switching to Shoyru and who? Whomst? Yippie, that's right. How could I forget our beloved YippieDiddlyDoo? All right.
On setup number 1, can I get Clinical versus Stephen Shires?
Moving right along here, as Kermit says.
On setup 4, upstairs, can I
And
get
Fozzie,
Iman
too.
versus Charlie? Well, time-wise, I probably should have put this off stream. I didn't realize that was going to be such a nail-biter set that was going the
It was
distance,
fun, though.
but it was.
It
a
was
great set.
worth watching.
Yeah. No, I mean, that one we were going to always stream. But this next one would have lined up time-wise if we ran it off stream. But you know what?
It's all good.
It's all good, and who knows? This one might also go the distance. YippieDiddlyDoo versus Shoyru.
Yeah, I have a good feeling this one's going to be a very fun match.
What is in the boxes over there that are labeled glass?
Those are going to be monitors, like
Okay.
CRT-style monitors that go in the stand-up arcade games.
It doesn't make you anxious that they could tip over at any point.
They are so heavy, the likelihood of that happening is very low.
Okay. Heard.
Hilariously, they were supposed to be for our Mario cabinet, which is tragically down because the monitor finally died.
Oh, okay.
So we ordered one that we thought was the correct size.
And it was
Just
not.
kidding, it was not. So we ordered another one that was supposed to be the correct size, even listed on there that it works for this game.
Was
Nope,
not?
didn't do it. So now we have 2 backup monitors
Gotcha.
for other games.
For other games, just in case.
Yep. And because they're so heavy and they're kind of hard to store, we just left them in front of the game that's currently off. So
Yeah, makes sense. Makes
lets
sense.
people lean on them. It's cozy.
Yeah.
They're not
I-
going to mess with anything.
I noticed all the leaning, and to me, I'm just like, oh my god, those monitors.
Those are packaged well in those boxes. They're not going anywhere.
Let's see.
One strike.
All right, let's see where we're going here. Zero Suit. Aegis. Min Min. Daisy. Little Mac.
Little Mac.
And Cloud. Okay.
I like the Little Mac on the side of Shoyru. Little Mac, one of my favorite characters to see in a squad strike, just because I feel like you can do some heavy damage with them.
Very versatile character that gets underplayed, I think.
Real quickly. Interesting. I would call them not versatile. I would call them, they're just one thing.
Yeah. Well,
They're just a character that you can pick up and be like, I'm gonna run and punch,
yeah, but
and I'm gonna.
I think what I was trying to say and not saying it well was that Little Mac is versatile against other characters in that they do the same thing but works well against a variety of other characters.
Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, it really depends who comes out. I think I agree with you, but I'm gonna say against players.
Yeah.
I think there are certain players that just don't know what to do.
Because you hardly ever see him.
Yeah. Pretty rare, and when you do, it's a really polarizing matchup.
Mm-hmm.
They either know how to get you off stage, and then you can't do anything with Little Mac, or they don't, and then you can just run around back and forth and do as much as you want.
And even with Roulette maining Little Mac, Roulette never plays on stream because of her preference to not be on camera, so you can't even watch those matches to study them.
That is true. We don't get to see a lot of Roulette here because she does very rarely play on stream.
That's such a tactic.
2-0 for Pffft. Okay.
All right, that's going to be the first stock for Shoyru very quickly here off of Yippie. Excuse me. He's trying to combine Yippie and Diddly into one word. Moving on to Cloud.
Yeah, it's double.
Big sword man. All right. Shoyru starting off strong with his main character. Mirroring the Money Mike tactic from the previous match of getting as many stocks down as possible with your main before moving on. Let's swap players here for the scoreboard. There we go. Their camera locations are opposite. Maybe I should have left it. I'll swap it back.
He loves the game, but he doesn't understand this tournament stuff.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. Hey, how you doing?
People slowly trickling in for singles. All right. We've finally gotten rid of the zero suit, moved on to Little Mac here, but that's going to be it for Cloud. Shoyru with a nice, pretty much full stock lead. But we now have Yippie with his main. And that's going to be it for Little Mac. That was fast.
It costs $10 to come in and $5 to put the
I can plug Okay. Text me if they are, and I'll text you what I want.
Like in the shop over there.
All right.
Then you let me know what your tag is and I can
Sorry, we were making lunch plans. Possibly getting sandwiches. All right, so coming back to this, Shoyru down to his last stock with Aegis, but got a decent percentage lead against Yippie's main Min Min. Oh, that's gonna take it. Very well played from Shoyru here with the first match. Let's see if we see any strategy or character changes implemented for match 2.
4 o'clock until about 8 or 9 o'clock. And that 8 or 9 o'clock is like just grand finals. So most people will be eliminated from the tournament by like 6 to 6:30.
Okay. Looks like Shoyru is going to be sticking with the same, but we are seeing an alternate lineup here for Yippie. Trying something different. I think that's smart, considering how fast he lost 2 of his stocks in the previous match. Oh, switching it up again. Okay.
Yeah, so it is a percentage of the money for the pot. So if a certain amount of people enter, it'll be 50% for first place, 25% for second place, 15% for third place, and 10% for fourth place. So if 40 people enter, hypothetically, that comes to...
All right. Seeing Yippie start off with K-Rool. This is a character that I feel like we've seen him play before in a tournament scenario like this, but I can't quite recall. Okay, pretty even thus far. Shoyru taking the lead again. Doesn't have too much work to do combo-wise to find this first stock from Yippie. I think one more combo might do it if he's in the right placement. Okay.
All right,
Close,
so it
but
looks
not
like
yet.
Shoyru is up 1-0
Yes.
Um,
And in the lead currently right now as well.
Awesome. Shoyru killing it right now.
Definitely.
Yippie is interesting in Squad Strike because YippieDiddlyDoo is going to be one of our very top seeds in the main bracket, but is not a player that I would say has like a ton of great characters. Has a really good min-min, and then plays all the other characters like all right. Kind of similar to like I have a very good Diddy Kong, and then my other characters sure are characters.
Who would you be playing as your Squad Strike team?
My squad strike team is of course Diddy Kong, and then the most likely other two are me Gunner and Inkling. Me Gunner, Inkling, Diddy Kong. However, if one of those characters is just not working, or both, he's got to up smash. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to up smash that. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the game. Oh, he's got to get smash attacked. Shoyru, don't get into that.
Oh, we're playing the waiting game now.
Yeah.
I love it when they get
Shoyru's got to
silly.
kill this K rule.
Yeah, we're very close, but we have got to land a hit.
Yeah,
He's such a big character, though. You got to really land a heavy combo to get him out of there.
Unfortunate here, losing the KO punch as well.
Ooh,
Shoyru
finally
had
got
a
it.
lot of opportunities to KO there, but just wasn't taking them, wasn't pulling the trigger. But going to be against this Wolf here. Yeah, I was going to say for me, sometimes the Me Gunner or the Inkling or both just don't work at all. And then I end up like switching around. Sometimes I pull out Little Mac. Sometimes I go like Wolf or Lucina or just something like very straightforward. It really just depends.
Do you want anything from Chicken Fiesta?
What's up?
Do you want anything from Chicken Fiesta?
Like a Mountain Dew?
You want some yuca fries?
Huh?
You want some yuca fries? They're really easy.
Some fries?
They have like yuca fries, so they're not like made up potato, they're made of yuca. It's just like a root vegetable.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, just a drink.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, Shoyru down to last stock here. Oh, gotta get hit.
All right, this is seeming to be much more on the side of Yippie's favor.
Yippee.
I keep mixing it up. I think it's on purpose.
All right, what do we decide?
Let's go with player one.
Player one, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, both down to our last stock, but Yippie with quite a significant percentage lead, and that's going to finish it off. So we are now 1-1. We saw a significant strategy change with the different lineup from Yippie for this match. Now let's see if we'll see the same or even comparable from Shoyru for this one.
No, so the tournament, the main bracket doesn't start until about
If Shoyru cleans it up just a little bit, he could absolutely take this match. It would be a little bit of an upset, I think.
somebody that's your friend.
Maybe not a little bit. Maybe it would be a pretty decent upset.
And then what
Okay.
happens when we
No?
start, there will be a whole bracket, and you can,
We're thinking.
like I'll call like player one versus
Perhaps.
somebody else to set up
No.
one, and then you would go over to that set up player set.
Sticking with Little Mac again?
Right
Yeah,
now,
looks like it. Okay.
Setups 5 and 6 upstairs are open for friendlies, so if you just wanted to like play some friendly matches, you can.
All right, choosing our order here. And here we go.
All right, so evened it up 1-1. YippieDiddlyDoo versus YippieDiddly Shoyru.
All right.
Oh, this is, I forgot to change. We didn't check. Oh no, winners round 22.
What a tournament that would be.
Looks like they selected the wrong stage, perhaps.
Yeah, looks like we're going to switch it back over to something
Mayhaps.
different. Yeah, resetting.
Let's see, let me make sure that I added everyone into this as well. We had Shoyru show up, is here, squad.
Oh.
We had Iota is here, and we got player one, but not the player one as in the. as
Is
in
player
the
one ready?
Very good player. Player one isn't a new player. Because there's a Diddy player from Georgia, question mark? Florida, question mark, named player one.
Okay.
But this is not that player one. This is somebody else. Whose name is player one? Let me go ahead and take out PM Gecko from the main bracket. So I don't believe he'll be playing.
All right, looks like we took the opportunity to switch up our order. Maybe that was why we reset, because we're... Well, no, we did change the stage as well on PS2.
Ooh, Wake Up. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time.
All right, Shoyru starting off a little stronger here with the lead attacks, but Yippie is closing it up and evening it up, going on past.
Yeah, very close right now. Mid percentages. The mid-min coming out first, as well as the Zero Suit coming out first. Very interesting that both of them just want to get their mains out of the way almost. Whoever wins this first stock could potentially get a ton of extra credit.
Such a significant lead for that player.
Yeah. Yeah, and right now it's going to Yippie. I mean, this is the mid-min that could potentially win the bracket today, so going to be a very tough squad strike first character. But you take out that mid-min, and then you've got a real shot.
Yeah, but we did see Shoyru struggling with that K rule last set, so that could hold him up. All right, Yippie with the lead on the stock here. Moving on to Little Mac for Shoyru.
The littlest Mac.
He's just a little guy.
So this is one of those ones where this is tough. How do you get in with Little Mac against Min-Min?
Yeah, that range on those spaghetti arms is tough.
Yeah, and right now, not a single hit. Oh, I like the side B. Kind of going over the arm.
That's really the only way you can get in like that.
I don't like that up B, though. Kind of missing. A little bit too YOLO for me. But that forward tilt.
Okay.
Excellent.
Very well done.
Yeah, that was a roll around the arm and then the forward tilt. This is a weird matchup. I feel like this would be K-roll favored.
And so far it is.
Back airs, yeah.
Did have a little bit of a lead to begin with, but
yeah, and that's
it.
That's it. This is you gotta use this Pyra. Oh no, is this Lucina or is this Pyra?
It's Pyra
Mithra. That's Mithra. Okay. Foresight. It's actually a 5% you didn't have to take, but.
It's 5%.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're at a point where every time you get hit, it's just that much worse. Oh my God. Shoyru's got to figure out how to get around the side B because this is not working.
He's really struggling against
you got to just jump over it and grab.
He's testing the waters here, trying to figure out what works.
Yeah.
He's got to do it faster than that, though.
Yeah, you got to get this K rule out of here if you're Shoyru. Get to the wolf. This is going to be a huge hit coming out for a Yippie. Oh, that down air could have potentially ended the game right there.
Yeah, very excellent, but it was not landed.
Ooh, the forward tilt. Yeah, this is looking bad right now. Whoa! Yep. Going off for that back air.
That was decisive.
YippieDiddlyDoo taking the set. 2-1.
2-2-1. Really strong first match from Shoyru, though. He should not feel bad about losing that set. He just needs to brush up on his K-roll match. All right, we are now switching over to J Money and Money Mike. We got some capitalism on the stream here, guys.
Shoyru versus Stevia.
Alrighty. This will be a really fun match to watch. Both of these players are just so fantastic.
All right, so this is going to be winners semis, and we're just going to get the other winners semis off stream just to get it going. That's going to be Grif versus Yippie playing off stream. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Andrew's lovely mom is here to say hello. Everyone on stream say hello to Miss Tammy. All right. Very like predictable picks from both of these players. I think.
I don't think we're going to see a different character from either of these. While we're talking about, like, oh, maybe if this character doesn't work, I'd go this or what that. I don't think either of these players are going to do that.
Yeah, they probably won't even change their order as well.
Yeah. I mean, both of them have the possibility to change that third, that Corin or that Roy, I guess. But I don't know.
All right, Money Mike starting with the main, J Money ending with the main. So totally opposites here. It'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see how that plays out for this match.
Yeah, this is the old main for J Money. Coming out with the Byleth. I remember when J Money used to play both like kind of equally. And
Right when Kazuya first came out, I imagine.
yeah, long gone are those days.
True.
J Money's been doing really well with just the Kazuya.
Yeah, you know, why reinvent the wheel when you find what works?
You know. But both players can play multiple characters very well. Both do really well in squad strike brackets.
They're both just such intelligent players. They know so many fundamentals that they can kind of just apply it to anything that they do, and they're going to do well-ish enough with any character. They could probably play on random and do just fine.
Yeah, and they do in our random brackets as well. Both,
Yes.
both do very well in those two. Yeah, we have our top 4 seeds all making it to winter semis as seeded. But these are the 4 that really could be in any order, I would say. So J Money, Money Mike, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they're pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, J Money taking that stock first.
But definitely at a kill percent right now.
And there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, finds the throw.
All right, moving on to Roy for J Money.
Yeah, Roy versus Corn. So now we're seeing the kind of like auxiliary characters here as the second.
Probably smart of them, despite having like opposite placements for their mains, to have their kind of least favored character in the middle.
Yeah.
Especially since they were pretty even to get rid of each other's first stock, so they're kind of neck and neck here with their least favorite characters.
Right. The meat in this sandwich is like okay. But that
This is
bread,
like the lettuce.
that bread, ooh, that's like an artisanal 9-grain.
It's seeded,
Right.
hand rolled. All right, Iman clenching another match over here. Doing very well as we suspected. And right back into the flame versus Pffft off stream. Okay,
Money Mike.
we're
With
down
the,
to Kazuya for J Money here. But sitting pretty with the main. Probably knows exactly what he needs to do here. But he needs to manage to do it.
Yeah. It's interesting because you can have like that long drawn out like second character battle, and then sometimes the main, like especially at Kazuya, will just come in and just destroy it. But that's not what we're seeing here.
Yeah, Money
Already
Mike's certainly holding
60%
his
for
own.
Money Mike. This is great extra credit.
Absolutely. Just really coming in to win.
Yep.
Now we're down to our old man for Money Mike.
This is going to be an interesting one here because Bayonetta is going to be looking for those long combos, and let's see if, yeah. I
That
was
was
gonna
pretty
say,
close to one.
I was going to say Kazuya, I think, is just going to fall out of him sometimes. He drops like a stone.
He's a big old hefty boy.
Yeah. Oh!
Uh-oh.
No, he's going to be
Okay.
able to get back. He still has 2 ABKs, 2 afterburner kicks to go like up and diagonal a little bit, you know, like,
Just to recover.
yeah. Yeah, Bayonetta, I don't know how familiar you are with like Bayonetta's resources.
I'm not.
Oh, wow. That was like 70%.
Very quick.
And that was Kazuya cheats. So Bayonetta has 2 Witch Twists, which are when she goes straight up in the air. And she has 2 ABKs, or afterburner kicks, where she goes like diagonal and up, but it's like, it's more like a lower, it's like an acute angle sort of,
Okay.
that diagonal that she does. So you can do those in any order. You could, most players will try and get either a Witch Twist or an ABK first, and then do them like like whichever one they get first, they could do the other one, and then the other one, and then the other one. So use all 4 in a combo, like to go upwards.
Okay.
And then end with a couple of those midair jabs that they can do to try and get the either as much percentage or the kill.
Okay. And then
but-
the witch kick and the ABK are the ones that have those flashy red lines, yeah?
The flashy red lines. I would have to see it when you
Okay.
show me. But the witch twist is just straight up, and the ABK is diagonal and a little bit up.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
So you get 2 of those each. But the more of those that you use, when you fall to the ground, the longer she is in like inactionable lag.
Right, like a cooldown timer to use them again, kind of.
She lands and she's got to kneel and be like, oh, okay, I got to get up again. The higher that she went, the more that she did, the longer that she has to wait. So Bayo's kind of a weird one. But the other
Okay.
thing about that is that some characters fall out a little bit easier of those moves.
Is it usually weight related?
It can be, yeah. So either characters that are super heavy or characters that are super light.
Okay.
Like you're like Fox might pop out above. Like you can, because you can SDI, so you do like a directional influence, like a smash directional influence, where you like wiggle your control stick up and to a side. And so like Fox will pop out like up and to a side, whereas Kazuya will probably pop out
Pop
on the bottom.
from below. Okay.
Yeah. So just a really finicky character. But if you pop out and they're like high in the air, they're gonna land and have a ton of lag.
Yeah, so
you
that's the
could just-
opportunity to take advantage of that.
Yeah, you can just be like-
Combo them up.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
I'm learning, guys.
Yeah, Bayo's one of those ones where this is the type of stuff where like if you're playing competitively too, you need to like study because the game's not gonna show you that that's what's happening. But
Yeah.
you have to be like, okay, how do I actually beat this character? What do I do? And
A lot
then
of trial and error,
play
figuring
around
out what
that.
sticks.
and if you're playing this game in your J money, you just Spartan kick them off the side. Kazuya coming in clutch on character 2.
Ooh, that hurt.
Oh, yeah. 56% combo.
Yeah, that was really great damage there.
This is stock.
Yeah. I
Oh
don't
no,
see-
he misses. J Money
Ooh.
misses the follow up on the platform.
Wow. Was that from DI from Money Mike that would cause that to miss, or?
No, so I think J Money either wasn't anticipating that Money Mike was going to land on the platform or wasn't set up properly. Went for the up B, but it was just that Money Mike landed in like iframes and invincible frames there.
Okay.
And so the up B was either too late or whatever. Like the combo wasn't true.
Okay.
So J Money ended up missing it.
I see.
I thought that J Money was just going to set up for an up smash without doing like the extra moves. I thought he was going to go for an earlier KO.
I mean, he certainly would be smart to do that, but maybe
Yeah.
he's just having so much fun playing this match.
Sure. Either way, he's still up by about 60% here.
Wow. I thought that was going to do it for sure. That was a really far ways to fly.
Ooh, that's such a tricky like
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
gates of hell like to throw backwards on stage. Yeah, the up B's doing it. J Money takes the set 2-0.
Two stocks up, too. Man. Money Mike is mad now. But he can take his revenge.
Yeah, Money Mike gonna be waiting a little bit in losers bracket as it's just losers round 2 on that side.
I can absolutely see him coming back up for Grands, though.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
All right,
Grif,
who's next on stream?
so we don't have one right now.
Oh, no, we're waiting. Okay.
Grif and YippieDiddlyDoo are still playing right
They
now.
are going ham on their match.
But
okay.
there's also, for instance, Shoyru versus Stevia are playing right now, and the winner of that is going to play Clinical. And so it is possible that we just watch that instead next, instead of Winners Finals, because Winners Finals can wait.
Yeah,
There's no rush on it. I just wanted to get the other semis started just in case.
definitely.
But yeah, I think we'll end up doing that next.
Okay.
So Shoyru and Stevia are playing on setup 1.
So this next match will probably be a losers round 3 match for stream.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and get our scoreboard prepped for that here. All right. So sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Oh, man. So this is what I've been doing
Okay.
recently, right?
Give us the lowdown.
So I prefer either a Italian bread or a potato bread.
Oh, potato bread is my favorite. I can't get it because
they're
I
so
can't
good.
control myself.
Oh, Yeah, well, hold on one second. Shoyru 2-0. Gonna get Shoyru versus Clinical.
All right, looks like we're moving back up to stream here with Shoyru and Clinical for our losers round 3.
Yeah, gonna be playing out this losers round 3 match. Yeah, so broil those on both sides, lightly toasted essentially in the oven. And then once both sides are lightly toasted, fake meat, fake cheese, fake meat, right?
Yeah.
On one of the sides, take the other bread out and just keep those in the broiler a little bit longer. From there, Clinical, by the way, is a Luigi main.
Luigi main, heard.
From there, I mix some olive oil, some red wine vinegar, and some salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning, like all mixed together, and then stir that all up, right? And then I do veganaise, spicy mustard on one side of the bread, right? The side that doesn't have the meat and all that.
Right.
So veganaise, spicy mustard, lettuce. Usually I go for like a romaine, sometimes like a spring mix, something like that. Tomato. And then I pour that like mixture of oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, seasonings.
That sounds
all
delightful.
on that. And then I just press that sandwich together with the other side, cut it in half.
Gotta cut it in half. If you're gonna go out of your way to make a fancy sandwich, you gotta cut it in half.
You gotta cut it in half. It makes so much difference.
It really does.
So for instance, this morning I was like, I just want to eat something. So I didn't cut up a tomato. I didn't want to clean the extra stuff. I didn't turn on the oven or do any of that. And I didn't do like the oil vinegar stuff. But,
okay.
But
still sounds delicious.
I did not cut it in half. But,
well, you know, if it's not as fancy, that's
was not
you
as
can
fancy,
get away with it.
But it was still like a solid like sandwich, you know, a couple sandwiches. That's the way I went.
I'm feeling you.
Yeah.
Once we get into fried green tomato season, that's my favorite. Is a fried green tomato sandwich with pimento cheese and then like a slice of like American cheese with Duke's mayo. Gotta have the olive oil Duke's mayo.
Sure.
I have a little bit less restriction with my ingredient choices as I have no diet in particular other than feed me.
Nothing that you're following, yeah?
Yeah, nothing that I'm following.
Yeah.
I dabbled in veganism for a while, but I was like, I'm terrible at this. I love ice cream way too much. I mean, this was a very long time ago before it became what it was.
You can go and get like Ben and Jerry's flavors that aren't promoted as like vegan, except in like small print, it'll just say like non-dairy. Yeah. And it tastes so good.
So good, yeah. Dakota usually eats the vegan Ben and Jerry's because of his lactose intolerance.
Sure.
I'll have a little bite, and I'm like, ooh.
There's also some other brands that are like, I don't know if you've had Unmoo.
I haven't.
UNMOO.
I have heard that they're kind of one of the leading like non-dairy of anything.
So good. Unmoo ice cream is so good.
I've heard their cheese is excellent.
Unmoo cheese. I don't know. I probably have had it, but I think it's expensive and it's not.
That was
at
another
a lot of
prohibitor
stores,
for
so.
me in continuing with the veganism. Was I was like, I mean, you know, I work at GameStop at this period. I'm making like $7.25 an hour back in the day. I can't do it.
Depends on how many of those power up rewards you sold. How many
Not enough,
How
clearly.
many Game Informers you sent home with people?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happened here.
Okay, we got for Clinical Pac-Man, Piranha Plant, and Luigi, and Shoyru. I can't see that small. Let me turn around. It's big above my head. Looks like Pyramithra. Who is that? Romy? No, I don't know. We'll find out. And then Zero Suit Samus. All right, starting off pretty tied up here with our first stocks. Clinical taking a lead so far with the Pac-Man. Definitely dodged that fire hydrant there, but getting chucked off the stage, coming back up, wasn't high enough for that to be a kill hit for sure. I don't think anyone expected that it would be either, so we're sitting right where we need to be. Okay, switching over. And that's going to be Shoyru finding that first stock, getting rid of that Pac-Man, moving on to Piranha Plant.
Oh, another player pinging me that they're not going to come today is Suzuki. Unable to make it today.
Oh, we're going to miss Suzuki. I'm sure no one will miss him in bracket, but in person for sure.
No Steve to play. But
okay. Clinical was able to go ahead and get rid of that Pyramithra, but we have, you know, not a ton of extra credit on Shoyru's side, but enough to give him a little bit of an edge still. Who is this, Marth?
No, this is Ike.
Ike, okay.
He fights for his friends.
Yes.
The other one is
Oh, Marth has
Ike,
red hair, doesn't
the other
he?
one's Ike Jr. It's Ike's plant, who is clearly not his friend because he's fighting against it.
Yes. Hurting him. That
Hurting.
is not friendly.
No.
Hello, Chaos Arc. How are you doing
What's
today?
up, Chaos Arc? Good to see you. Fantastic run last week.
Absolutely. Did very well. Okay. Moving on to our main for Shoyru. Definitely close to getting rid of this Piranha Plant. Then we got to move on to Clinical's main.
Luigi. Who was Clinical's first character? Is it all Mario characters? Is my question.
No, his first player was Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
So
okay.
all Nintendo characters. Like baseline
Is-
series Nintendo.
Is Pac-Man considered a Nintendo character? Pac-Man's
I
technically
feel like technically no,
Konami,
but
right?
is on every Nintendo console that's ever been released. As
Oh,
like
that is true.
as like a mainline,
like a,
like you play Pac-Man.
yeah. But they moved sort of away from that, right?
They
Like,
did, yeah.
Even I want to say some of the Pac-Man stuff was on the Genesis,
Yes.
like at that time too.
Okay, Clinical
Clinical's-
taking the first match.
Clinical-
We
yeah.
did get to see Luigi though. It did take all 3 stocks to get that win.
Yeah.
The little cheeky face on Luigi. He's like, ooh, who me? Did I win?
Ooh. It's a me, Luigi.
We love him. He's a good guy.
Did I win the game?
He
That's
did
my best
indeed.
Luigi. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It's a me, the winner.
I'll be here all day.
Okay,
Oink.
looks like we're sticking with the same lineup.
Yeah.
But will we change our order?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got?
Nope.
Nope. Same down the line.
They didn't have to make Samus so pretty. She just looks like she should be on a magazine.
Zero Suit Samus? Mm-hmm. Is the reason that Zero Suit Samus looks the way she does because of old horny game developers in the 1980s who decided to just put her in as the like victory screen or whatever in the original Nintendo game?
I think probably so.
Is that the only reason that she still looks like that today?
I think it's exclusively for male gaze.
Right.
Because they were like, ooh, here's one for the ladies. Turns out Samus is a woman.
Right.
And then they're like, but wait, she has to be hot so men aren't mad that she's a woman.
Would she look anything like she did, even if they said she was a woman, but they didn't show that end credit screen in the NES game? That's my question. I wonder.
I don't know. I feel like she's kind of like a Tomb Raider character, but you get to see Tomb Raider from the beginning, but everyone's like, we want our beautiful adventuress to be just that. Like,
Yeah.
she's going in, she's kicking butt and taking names, but also she looks like you could just snap a candid of her and it just goes right on Vogue.
Sure. I feel like the reboot Tomb Raiders, like, I feel like they're, like, she's, like, dirtier. They still don't give her, like, you know, like, I feel like a lot of pro tags could use, like, the Korra look, you know, where she's, like, where they're, like,
a little more girl next door kind of deal.
well, I was going to say, like, also, like, very muscular.
Yeah.
They made her, like, very, like,
she's buff.
because she's a fighter. She's
Yeah.
fighting. She works out. So she's like large.
Yeah.
She's like tall and she's
I guess
like
it kind
muscular.
of makes sense that Samus isn't muscular because she kind of has her suit to augment her physically.
But like,
But it
she's-
would still be
she's
cool to see her
in
with some
that
biceps.
suit running around doing all that stuff
Yeah.
all of the time. I feel like they like half did it with the Tomb Raider reboots. They didn't go like full out like muscular.
Yeah,
but
I
they
feel
didn't
like
go
she
like
should have been way buffer.
they didn't go like super skinny either. Like they didn't like the movie got it wrong with I think with like the Alicia Vikander thing, which I forgot existed until like a week ago. But like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like Angelina Jolie was a pretty good Lara Croft pick.
Aloy, yeah, they did Aloy. I'm actually
Yeah.
playing Horizon right now. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now because I'd never played it before.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I wanted to. I'll get around to it
Yeah,
eventually, maybe before I'm 60.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's-
they made her character model like very physically in line with her lifestyle.
Chaos Arc playing it as well. It's recently been going on like sales and stuff.
Yeah, people are
like
picking it up
for
again.
PC and all that because it just went on PC.
It was a little
and,
bit
like,
of a sleeper hit. Like I've never heard anyone say that they didn't like that game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that I think it's fine. I've played Far Cry games. I've played Assassin's Creed games. I've played the Tomb Raider reboots, etc., etc. Like, so there's nothing really like new in this. Like, it's a
Ooh,
lot of the same stuff.
that's gonna be
Clinical,
a
by the way,
2-0
taking
for
2-0.
Clinical.
Yeah, we did good job commentating.
We sure did. I mean, that was a really great match to watch, though. I was paying as much attention as my single brain cell could to it while having a conversation. They were pretty back and forth in that, with a head start for Clinical. But Shoyru did really well in that, considering the loss. All right, looks like we're switching over to winners finals again. Back on the winner's side with J Money.
How you doing? Right now,
Alphabet is hard. J Money and YippieDiddlyDoo.
yeah, so the stairs are like,
Scooby Dooby Doo.
So there's a few. There's not like a lot of setups up there, but there's like at least 3. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Plus all arcades are free to play. So, yeah. I'll be playing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How you doing? Yeah, well, yeah, I know that y'all are here because I saw one of your carpool, but yeah, right now everything downstairs is bracket, everything upstairs is residence. So there's like stairs like right behind where like the Splatterhouse arcade is. Plus all the arcades are free to play. Yeah. Movement, right? Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Hey Ash.
People are starting to trickle in for our singles bracket here.
Hello. Yeah, what's your tag? Wicca. Yeah, it's been such a long time. Yeah. Council birthdays. Let's go.
All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Looks like we're seeing a little bit of a different lineup for Yippie, but J Money is sticking with the previous one that we've already seen. Different lineup, though, for J Money. Or not lineup, but order. You know what I mean. Words are hard. All right, starting with Wolf and Roy. It's like we're watching Abiotic and Grif, but we're not. All right, Yippie starting off with the first hits. That's Fox. Oh yeah, you're right, it is. I just saw gray and said wolf. I did, to be fair, just say that I only had one brain cell. It's doing its best today. All right, we're definitely close to kill percentage for Yippie against J Money here. And that'll do it. I see. I'm learning. Still holding on with Fox, but J Money is playing his main now, so he's, yep, definitely gonna have an easier time getting rid of that first stock. Not a whole lot of extra credit on him either. Okay, moving on to Sheik. Okay, we're pretty much evened up again. J Money taking a slight lead. All right. Still very close. They're both kind of playing it a little safer at this point. J Money was looking for that combo. It wasn't enough to take Yippie out, though. Ooh, that was. All right, moving on to Min Min. J Money still with his main. This is kind of the tactic that I was talking about earlier with having the main as the middle character, where you do as much as you can with your first secondary, then you can just really plow through their stocks with your main, and then just in case they manage to get your main off of your stock list there, then you have the ability to come back in with one more character. Oh, okay. I thought we weren't going to recover, but we pulled it off. Timing our block very well here. Every time he gets that low off the stage, I get nervous, but it's very close to kill percent here. So it's going to be harder and harder to recover the more hits he takes. And that's going to do it. All right. Got quite a bit of extra credit here. Almost still a stock ahead for J Money. But that does not mean that Yippie can't just take this match. And there it goes in J Money's favor. All right. Let's see what, if any, changes match 2 will bring for these two players. Going with PS2. Okay. Now actually Wolf.
All right, so coming back into this, J Money going to be the favored player seeding-wise, but again, what does seeding mean when you have 4 players who are all basically equally matched?
Okay. Oh, no. All right.
Okay, getting away from that K rule.
Yeah.
The K rule is almost like a, I want to say like a troll character almost.
I think so too, but it worked really well in his last match.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those characters where it's like, if you don't know what to do against some of these moves, then like this is just going to be difficult. But I think against somebody who does know what to do against like K rule side B, for instance,
It's just not going to be as
working.
powerful.
Ain't
Not
working.
going to
Bringing
get
out
as
the
far.
mains right away. Same concept that we were talking about before. Whoever gets this first stock is going to
They're going to have
huge
quite
advantage.
an advantage for the match.
Unless somebody gets it at like 170. But even if they do, both these characters hard to kill. If I were J Money, I probably would have. I guess, no, this was Yippie's pick. I was going to say, I feel like Yippie likes this stage a lot.
I feel like everyone that doesn't have a disadvantage on this stage prefers this stage.
Yeah. But there are some players who like just really put all their eggs into the PS2 basket, kind of. Like Yippie is very good at using these platforms to like run around and keep control of the stage.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're seeing right now.
J Money trying to get in to use this. Oh, I thought he was going to go in for the Rage Drive.
Is that what this meter is for?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's Rage Drive. Every time Kazuya hits 100%, he gets it until it's knocked out of him or until he uses it.
Okay.
There it's knocked out of him. It usually takes about 30 to 40%. Or if he swings too much and misses with it, it'll also go away.
It uses it up, yeah. And is that when we see the wing?
No, the wing. It's the thing where like he turns very red when he does that grab that goes like up at an angle and then down at an angle.
And it has like the cinematic aspect?
No,
No?
that's like
Okay.
that's the turnaround grab.
Oh,
and
okay,
throw.
okay.
That's the Gates of Hell.
Oh, okay.
No, so it's when he can do a command grab where he goes up like in diagonal and then down in diagonal. And when he does that normally, it's just a powerful move. But when he does it with Rage Drive, it's going to do about 60%.
Wow.
And if the other player is around 70% or so,
That's
it's
enough
probably
to
just going
KO.
to kill them.
Yeah.
Depending on the weight of the character and where it's done. But
Man.
it's
okay.
it's the thing when I said that Kazuya was a cheater last time.
That's the cheat move.
He used Rage Drive to win when he was behind.
All right. Well, look at Yippie. Why can't I say
Yipplee.
Yippie?
Studio Yipplee.
This is much less wholesome because Yippie is just murdering J Money right now.
Yeah,
3 stock advantage.
a terrifying neighbor.
It's like if you don't have the innocence of a child and you meet Totoro in the woods and he's got his big teeth looking at you.
Right, in a furry, sentient bus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, thank you.
He like growls at you and you're like, I'm about to get eaten by this transportation. Right, this is very heavily weighed in Yippie's favor right now.
Yeah, J Money's gonna have to.
I don't know if he's going to come back from this.
No, he's got to basically have a flawless end of game here. I mean, he could potentially cheese Yippie off stage with one of those, find a spike or a back air, but and then he'll have to do it again. 2-0. He'll be on stream next.
Just as we expected Money Mike advancing through the loser's bracket, we'll see him on stream next. Oof.
All right, 1-1.
All right, now we are even, moving on to game 3. This is just as tight as I expected for winners finals. Is there a comfortable way to wear a headset? Because I haven't found it yet.
Kazuya.
All right, looks like we're sticking with the same lineup on both sides. Excuse me.
Looks like we're going to have kind of a smaller tournament today.
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day. People are probably doing things.
Is that the holiday today?
Yes.
Oh, I did not realize.
It is the 17th of March.
There's a lot going on today. St. Patrick's Day is today. Collision is today.
Yeah.
So if any of our players are up in New Jersey right now.
I imagine quite a few of them are. Mr. C is up there.
Mr. C.
We miss him.
Mr. Collision.
Mr. Collision! That is the C today, what it stands for.
So we probably got some players that are up there. I don't know. You know who came out, though, is Virginia Beach. Came out full force today. Shout outs to Sova today because we're going to have Click, Bacon, Roulette, Sinister Sage, Newman, and DeRoss.
All right.
I believe are all of our like Virginia Beach and Sova S players today. You could also say Yippie, who's a Richmond player, but kind of lives in between and has played a ton in Sova.
Yeah. Probably more of a south side kind of location.
Yeah, I would say honorary Sova, but we still claim Richmond. So yeah.
Yippie starting off strong, taking that first stock, but J Money picked Kazuya for his second stock.
Yeah, Kazuya already down.
Already gone.
And we're just down 46% on this Min to, this is what we were talking about, right? If you take that first stock, second stock with
your main,
your main,
it's pretty much done.
Yeah, and good looks, kid.
Yeah, that's the power of being such a phenomenal player with your main, that you can just powerhouse through bunch of different characters with that one character. I mean, J Money has hardly been able to land a hit on Yippie this match.
No, I mean, already lapped him twice, right? In percent. Already lapped twice. That's pretty wild. At this point, the race is essentially over.
Yeah, I think J Money's heart is not in it anymore.
I mean, he's trying, but over 100%, he still has to take 3 characters. Oh,
and that's going to wrap it up with a 3-stock win, 2-1 in Yippie's favor.
Yippie moving on to grand finals in the winner's side. Grif versus Money Mike on stream. So this is going to be loser semis. Coming up now.
This changed up here.
Ooh, it looks like bus registering. Saying going to be a couple minutes late. But
you said loser semis? Okay. And we have Money Mike. There he is. And Whomst? Money Mike versus?
Grif.
Grif, there he is. All right. It is hard to say which one of these people is going to be advancing because they are such excellent characters, or excellent players.
Yeah, I agree. Grif was our 1 seed for this bracket, but again, 1, 2, 3, and 4 were just. You might as well put them all in a little like Yahtzee cup, like their dice, you know.
And just draw them out of a hat kind of deal.
Yeah.
Put them in one of those big bingo wheels.
Yep. You know, I was walking around a thrift store, I think it was a Goodwill, and they had like a little like bingo wheel in a box thing, and I thought about it. I was like, this could be cool, but I was just like, everything that I could do with this, I could just do on a computer.
On a computer for free.
On the screen.
Yeah.
And like, even if this is pretty inexpensive, like, I don't want to manage all of the bingo
It's something that
balls
you have
and
to find storage for and deal with.
Plus, like, I feel like taking things physically, people mistrust it. You know, for RVA Smash number 100, we did some pop bonuses, but we also did a couple raffles. And we pulled them physically out of the Sacred Meowscles box.
Okay.
I have a Fortnite Meowscles box.
Nice.
For a Funko Pop, and I always put things in there because it's sacred, a holy Fortnite Meowscles box. But I put all the papers in there for the drawings, and it was 2 $100 Nintendo eShop gift cards.
Oh.
And the winners of them, and this is completely random, like 120 names in the box or whatever, were Daddy J and King J. Two Fredericksburg players who are doubles partners and good friends.
That's uncanny.
Both ended up winning. The other thing, too, is they both didn't even come at the same time. They both came at completely different random times, so their names would have gone in the box at different times. And they were just tickets. They were like, it was just like, so they're all exactly the same. Because they're just, you rip the ticket off.
Like an admit one kind of deal.
Yeah, where the player, the entry keeps one.
Yep, and then
I
you
read
compare
the
the number while
Yeah.
it's being read
And
off.
they both won. And people were like very skeptical. Thought
Yeah.
it was somehow like rigged or
It's
whatever.
got to be like an RVA Smash thing. I mean, look at our random character thing last time where we were getting so many of the same
Yeah.
character just
Well,
over and over again.
I think that's also, I think Smash doesn't truly randomize. I think it has different algorithms for like amount of times these characters are played and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Truly random, but I was just like, oh, maybe we just do it like on a computer. Spin
And
a
then
wheel or
have the
something.
same results.
Yeah, have the same results, but at least you're like, you blame the website, not
Exactly.
your ability to pull names or tickets. But yeah, congratulations again to Daddy J and King J.
For winning those cards.
Both winning those cards. And shout outs to Bryant and Stratton College in Richmond for they were the sponsor of that event, and they put
Nice.
up they gave us $400 for that event.
That's
Which
fantastic.
is really cool. Money
Wow.
Mike taking game number 1.
Money Mike is such a squad strike, almost villain to everyone else because he has such control over 2 different characters, and really any player that has an equal amount of skill with 2 different characters, because you can do any lineup where you have a main first, a main in the middle, or a main in the back, but you get that opportunity twice.
Yeah.
So a person that
It's-
only has one true main and both of their other characters are secondaries, they're going to have a harder time with that. But
So-
Grif is a very versatile player and plays quite a few characters.
Always makes me a little bit iffy when somebody says, please don't DQ me. I'm going to be a little late, but please don't DQ me. But they never actually registered. So,
How could we DQ you?
I want to make sure that they get in, right? And I could technically just add them, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting the right account and
Yeah.
all that. So I'm like, just please register. But then they go, completely silent again. So I guess if they don't say anything,
Then we'll know.
then I'll add them. I'll add them to the bracket, but I don't know. Always just one of those things where it's just like, just register, please.
It's so much easier. All right, Grif starting off strong with this match with his Greninja. Definitely in a very good position to get this Lucina out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, that up air, not
I
quite
can't believe
KOing.
that didn't do it.
Yeah. This is a Corrin.
Oh, it's Corrin,
Actually,
excuse
yeah.
me.
They look so.
Their hairstyle is very similar.
Their portraits look similar because earlier when Money Mike was playing Corrin, I was like, oh, did Money Mike decide to go to Lucina instead? But I noticed.
It's some Fire Emblem characters. They all have same face. What a cool amiibo, though. The Player 2 Corrin is a really good one.
Ooh, I haven't noticed. I thought
Action pose.
I almost bought a bunch of amiibo because I saw that they got like reissued
Yeah.
and were on sale. But then I was just like, no. If I do this, then I'm gonna want to keep buying them. And I'm like starting from a place of owning almost none. So I know that I'll want to collect every single one, and there's just no reason to.
It's prohibitively expensive to collect every single one.
Yeah.
It's taken Dakota and I over, I would say probably 10 years to get to the point where we are collectively, and we're, out of all of the existing amiibo, are missing only like 14 or 15 of them to have the entire set.
Okay.
And some of them I have spent an embarrassing amount of money on.
No,
Even more embarrassing when a couple of months later their price drops significantly because they get reprinted.
Right. No, it's such a like gamble. Yeah, I decided I'll just buy the ones that I think are really cool.
Yep.
Like I feel like I need. I went for the. I got the Tears of the Kingdom, like Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf.
Those were beautiful. They did
the-
an excellent job on those.
Yeah, they were so cool. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get these.
And it's so easy when you're able to get them right when they're brand new.
Yep.
Because then you don't have to worry about it. You're just paying MSRP. You're not being scalped in any capacity.
I want to say I just pre-ordered them at
Yeah.
random places, but I got those, and what I have a King Dedede, and that's from
The Kirby series or the Smash series?
I don't even know. It's just the King Dedede, and I'm gonna guess it's the Smash series based on the model, but
Yeah.
it was from a Dawnstar tournament back in the day at the Answer.
The
and-
Smash series DDD sculpt is much better than the Kirby series one.
Gotcha. I'm gonna
He
guess.
has like some nice texture in his coat.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's Smash. And then what else do I have? I think I just have like an Isabelle, just a random Isabelle.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, she's so cute. She's always good to have around.
yeah, I want to say it was just like super cheap.
It's
And-
Marcio.
Ooh, Marcio didn't register yet either, I don't think. But let me make sure.
Who could mistake that Mario hat? We'd love to see him.
Bus registered. Okay. So
It
now
would
we
be
got
kind
Bus.
of funny if he was wearing a Luigi hat today for St. Patrick's Day to be green.
Yeah, a green Luigi hat. That would be hilarious. All right, we got Iota here. Gonna be playing some Ridley, I'm guessing. Maybe some Corrin.
Probably a little
Oreo?
both.
No. Ridley. Yeah. Marcio, do you want me to add you to bracket?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll add you.
Did you see Charles Martinet at GalaxyCon, Marcio?
I saw him and I saw Amelie.
Yeah, the musician you were telling me about.
Huh?
The musician. That's awesome. Did you have fun?
I did, yeah.
Very good to hear. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. I even met Boa Hancock yesterday.
Ooh, how exciting. I know you love Boa Hancock. That's awesome.
Oh, thank you.
For anyone wondering, Marcio had a very fun time at GalaxyCon this weekend, apparently. But thankfully has chosen to spend the rest of his weekend here with us at Dawnstar for RVA Smash.
Did he say he saw Amelie, like
Yes.
the movie?
No, the musician.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay, never mind. I was just oh, Money Mike.
Money Mike. That's going to be a 2-0 win for Money Mike.
I didn't mean to make that sound like oh, Money Mike. I meant like it was just the way it ended.
Yeah, that was a little more decisive than I was expecting.
All right, so we got J Money already on stage, perfect.
Ready to ride.
Against Money Mike for losers finals.
All right. J Money over here. Losers finals. Scoreboard updated. All right.
Just checking to see where to seed Bus. Bus did have a couple wins here. Beat Abiotic, beat Daddy J, beat Ormika, beat Iman. Okay. gonna play bus above Pffft.
All right. Precisely who we were expecting characters-wise from both of these players.
And then Marcio. Where are we gonna seed Marcio at?
We should seed Marcio first.
First seed Marcio. Above Click.
Marcio is first seed in my heart.
First seed in your heart. Let's see.
All right.
Marcio has win on Chad Bro Chill recently. Beat Whack. Beat Sinister Sage.
Looks like we have an opposing strategy here. Money Mike starting with mains, and J Money closing it out with the main. But that kind of gives Money Mike a bit of an advantage over J Money because his first two stocks are going to just be such powerhouses from him personally. But J Money has got his powerhouse right at the end to save him, hopefully, if need be. So I really can't fault the selection from either player here in terms of order of their characters. Money Mike starting off super strong with Aegis, got quite a lead. Roy has not been able to see what's coming. It's not going to be enough to take it, but the next one very well could, and it does. All right. Moving on to our second stock for J Money. Money Mike's still very comfortable, under 50% with his first, which coincidentally is also his main. Slow to add the extra credit, but every little bit counts, and we are now in a very good position to close it out for the second stock and bring it down to a 3-1 stock match so far. I feel like J Money is a little shaken from his performance in his previous set that we saw here on stream. So he's just not playing like he usually would. Still playing well, but just not to what we're used to from him. Wasn't enough to KO, but we're close here.
Hard to say. I mean, still the beginning of the set, so it is possible for something to happen, maybe game 2. But it's also possible that Money Mike is just on it.
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of what it seems like right now, because he's still a pretty comfortable percentage on his first stock.
Also, J Money's last character is Kazuya, and like, could Kazuya one-hit kill all of these characters?
Very well.
Yeah,
very well
maybe.
could.
We'll see.
That's kind of what I was getting at a little bit earlier while you were working on the bracket.
Yeah.
It's just, it's smart from both of them to lead with strong characters and end with the strongest character.
It's that artisanal 9-grain. Yeah.
We have some beautiful bread happening right now.
Right.
And we get to see both slices at once.
All right, I think we both agreed it's a potato bread.
Yes, that is the best bread.
A nice potato bread.
I think I might be about to be receiving a gift.
Whoa.
It's a Sunny Angel. If you guys aren't familiar, they are little naked babies with cute hats, and they are the best thing that has maybe ever been invented besides like Kirby, and also besides Dakota, because he was invented, and I love that he was.
What does it say on it?
So it's a Sunny Angel Hippers series.
Hippers. I thought I said nipples.
It does not. They are babies. No. They don't have any sculpted nipples,
no,
thankfully.
Okay.
They would be really creepy if they did.
Wonderful.
But these guys, they have like a little, the pose that they're in, you can stick them to stuff and it looks like they're leaning on the edge and poking over. They're very cute, and I'm going to open this right now and let everyone know which one I got. This is the Vegetables Harvest series with fruits and vegetables.
Love it.
All right, who do we have in this cute little box?
All right, Rage Drive, by the way, on for
Oh,
Kazuya.
yeah. Will he be able to use it? He did not get a chance last time.
Money Mike playing it very safe, very slow. What do we got?
They really glue these boxes together. There we go.
J Money looking for that Rage Drive. It's going to be knocked out of him, though.
Nope, couldn't use it.
All right, it is open.
It is open. Let's see who we got.
Well, one layer is open. There's the second layer.
All right, I already have the radish one, so I'm hoping for anything other than the
Wait,
radish
is this
one.
edible, or is
No.
this...
They just are cute with hats.
I thought you were about to eat some food.
It's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom.
Look at him. See, he has a little butt. It's cute. And he has little wings. He's just a little cupid.
Sure.
I've just been presented with 2 more Sunny Angels. I'm having a great day for anyone who was wondering.
That's so funny. J Money still alive, 157%. Last stock now, though. And here comes the Corrin. Not enough to KO there. J Money able to get back.
Okay.
But that's going to be it. Money Mike takes game number 1, but for such a huge lead, Money Mike had to take that really slow
Yeah.
because
Definitely had to
the
put in the
Kazuya
work
was
there
starting to come
that.
back.
All right, so for anyone who is keeping up with my Sunny Angel adventure here, I have an Animal Series version 2 and an Animal Series version 4. I think we're going to open the version 2 first. I will be sure to let you know what I get. You can hear my ASMR crunchies of the plastic wrap here. And the glue they use on these boxes is serious business. There we go. All right, so from Animal Series 2, I already have the duck. I really want the red panda one.
The duck.
I already have the duck. He's very cute.
Oh, I see. You already have a duck.
Yes.
So you're looking
you can
for-
see on the side we have all the variations here. There's a fawn, a reindeer, a cow, a chameleon, a sheep, a hedgehog, an unbow. I don't know what that is, but he's cute. A mouse, a skunk, a duck, which I have, the lesser panda, which is a red panda, and a pig. Then there's
Okay.
also a secret one and a Robbie, which is the super rare version that's not one
Whoa.
of the cupids. It's like a little bunny kind of creature.
So basically you want anything other than the duck,
Exactly.
because that's the only one you have.
That's the only one I have.
Okay.
It's the hedgehog.
Hedgehog.
Look at him. He's cute.
He's like Sonic, except he's
Not blue.
tan and
Yes.
a naked baby.
With wings.
With wings?
He's got little wings, yeah.
Oh,
They're little cupids.
this is an interesting, you
These
know.
things are taking the alternative girlies world by storm right now. I would very much like to stock them here at Dawnstar, and I'm trying my best to do so, but they are so popular that the production cannot keep up with the demand right now, so they're not accepting new customers.
The naked baby is with the hood.
Yes.
Okay.
Some of these are reselling for $300+ because of their insane popularity. And we have been waitlisted, so once they are able to ramp up their production, we will carry Sunny Angels here at Dawnstar for all of your naked baby needs.
Sure.
We will also be able to host Sunny Angels swap meets, which is also a very fun and popular thing for people who are able to retail them. All right, so let's see. What are our options here for the Animal Series 4 before I open it up? We can get a horse, a goat, a lion, an anteater. Ooh, I would like the anteater. A hippopotamus, a gorilla, a Shiba Inu, a calico cat, a buffalo, a cheetah, an alpaca, or a peacock. Now, I don't have any of them from this series, but I do have a calico cat from the cat series, so I would rather not get that one.
Sure.
But I wouldn't be mad about getting him because
While you open that, I'm gonna call on the mic real quick.
Yeah. Get some matches happening and do things that are, yes, Shiba Inu would be very cute. Something that would be more appropriate to what this is actually happening here. Why we're here. It's the peacock. Oh, his little headdress is so fancy. He has a little tail plumage on the back of his hood and on the top. He is such a cutie. I really like this guy. Not at all upset with these pulls. Oh my goodness. Money Mike with another decisive win, still in his second stock. Okay, just as I kind of predicted earlier, Money Mike going back in for grands. All right, it was Money Mike 2-0 against J Money, and now we are moving back up to our winners round. Oops, if I can click the right button. My brain is addled with Sunny Angel. And it's going to be Money Mike versus YippieDiddlyDoo. Money Mike coming from the loser side. Thank you for my lunch. Lunch has arrived. It is a very wonderful time for me right now. I have lunch and Sunny Angels. All right, let's get this bracket updated here. Or not the bracket, the scoreboard. You all know what I'm talking about. Look at the peacock, Madison.
All right, so I had to put the headset on to react. My reaction is, okay.
Yep, I feel like you either love these, you're creeped out by them, or you have no emotions whatsoever.
Yeah, for me, it's the no emotions. For me, I think a lot of things, if I'm collecting or displaying, like, I generally go for things that I like in other forms of media.
Yeah.
So, like, I have a lot of, like, Nintendo-y type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I've got... most of my stuff I'd say is video game related. I have a few like movie things, I guess, but like.
Do you want to try a Yuka Fry?
Oh. Are those your Joy-Cons or are those from a set?
Those are my Joy-Cons.
Those are your...
Disconnected one set.
Okay.
I clicked disconnect.
They're just still on. You should be fine.
Yeah. I think that you would have to
You can probably click it into a
go
different
into
console.
settings somehow. Like I'm not.
We're
sure
figuring
about
out how to
Joy-Cons.
disconnect some Joy-Cons here.
For pro controllers and stuff, if you just disconnect them, that they're still technically connected to that console until you go into like the settings. It's disconnect all wireless. So there's a setting like in settings you go all the way down to like controllers and it says and you have to like lift up the switch and then you just hold the X for disconnect all wireless controllers. That'll they could if you don't disconnect them completely. So you'll just have to disconnect them from that console.
I think if he puts the Joy-Cons into his own Switch, it would automatically reconnect to that one.
Player one. Do you have your own Switch with you by any chance? No, okay. Because that's the other way you can do it, is if you have your own.
You can just connect it to another Switch, and that'll force the connection to go to that other console.
What's up?
We're figuring it out. All right. Here in Grand, Money Mike starting off strong, taking the first stock off Yippie. Yippie rolling a different character set again. But Money Mike's sticking with the tried and true. Goodness gracious, that was quite a combo. Money Mike is definitely at a kill percentage, but Yippie has got to land the right hit to do it, because he's just adding on percent right now and not hitting that right combo to take his stock. That will do it in Money Mike's favor. All right. What a decisive victory so far for Money Mike. Still on the first stock and was able to take that match. We're probably going to see a reset if he keeps playing like that.
The first draft for the singles bracket is up. First draft for singles. Look at that. Let me know if there's any seeding issues. I want to make sure you're playing somebody that you can play with. You're going to see the city right away. Not playing your practice partner right away, or somebody that you end up playing every single week, all of the time. Please let me know if there's any seeding issues. First draft of seeding.
Another fresh lineup from Yippie with the addition of a young Link.
Also, most importantly, make sure that you find yourself in the bracket. You want to make sure that you're definitely there and you're not leaving out for any reason.
Money Mike once again starting off with that strong combo. Looks like Young Link's projectiles are not going to be enough to save him right now. Got some work to do.
And work has been done. Yippie now taking the lead, but not by too much. Looks like Young Link was a smarter addition to the team for this match, but will it be smart enough? We are at kill percentage. Either character really, but Yippie has a great. There we go. This Young Link is not long for this match, but was able to take Money Mike's first stock. But Money Mike now is at an advantage with having his main on stage. Moving on to Wolf Colorway Fox. Okay, we went from very tied up to very much a lead, but Yippie does have quite a lot of extra credit on Pyramithra right now. And his main is now on the stage, so we could absolutely see this turn around and tie this up 1-1. Wow. Goodbye, Pyramithra. Hello, Bayonetta. Will we be able to close this out? Money Mike could absolutely do it, especially if he keeps landing those combos like that. Yippie is now at kill percent. He is doing his best to keep him off the stage.
Yeah.
Absolutely favored the Money Mike, and there it is. That's going to be 2-0 Money Mike right now. It is. So marking both as loser side now. Moving on to the next and final set of the RVA Smash side bracket. Right on time as well, as we are wrapping up seeding for the singles bracket, and we'll be getting started with that momentarily. And again, yet another different lineup from YippieDiddlyDoo. Alright, Yippie first to draw blood. Money Mike is ready to return the favor. Alright, very close right now. Yippie with a slight advantage, percentage-wise, but Money Mike could very easily close this up.
I'm gonna go check upstairs and move this up.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be here. Right. Still just very even right now. first good hit is gonna do it. And looks like it was Money Mike. Yippie has certainly picked an interesting character lineup here because we don't see Min Min on this rotation whatsoever. However, he's just such a strong player that that's really not going to affect him all that much. And that's going to get Buddy Mike down to his second stock. We are now looking at Aegis. Almost a full stock's worth percent ahead for Buddy Mike. In a very good position. Oh, especially now. Yippie was not able to recover from that. Now we are seeing Lucas, Yippie's final stock. Money Mike landing some solid extra credit, getting him all the way up to 45% and above. Just continuing to lay it on. Money Mike is here for blood and for the win. Alright, looks like this is going to be a mic match. And there it is. Money Mike could very well be our first place here. This could very well be the final match of this bracket. Now, I'm expecting Money Mike to pick the same characters, but we'll probably see a fresh lineup from Yippie once again.
Which one was your favorite? This one, the hedgehog one, and then a peacock one, and a mushroom. We pumped on them. They were $15 and they were like 3 for 40. So I was like, I didn't pay for my ticket, so I just walked in. And so I was like, I gotta get it.
All right, bringing back the K rule. But I have a feeling Money Mike will know exactly what to do with this. I love how much of the roster we've been able to see exclusively from Yippie's character choices. Two villains and a heal. Alright, Yippie starting off with a percentage lead so far. Ganondorf doing some work for him. But pretty even. Both players testing the field here. Playing it safe. Money Mike taking the lead. And the first stop. So long, Ganondorf. Hello, Incineroar. Here is our heal character from the lineup. AJ Styles himself is in the ring.
Mike was able to start off on his second stock with quite a bit of extra credit against this Incineroar. So he's in a very favorable position. And there we go. Moving on to our final stock of K-Rool. But Yippie has been giving players a run for their money with this K-Rool today. Let's see if Money Mike will fall prey to the same. Alright, closing in on a kill percent here for Yippie. Money Mike smashed SD for his second stock there, bringing Bayo out. But that is not going to be a problem. Money Mike clinches it 2-1 on the reset. And is now team victor of our RVA Smash Squad Strike side bracket for RVA Smash number 122. I'm going to finish my sandwich, and then we will be right back with our singles bracket getting started.